Hi guys and welcome back to Demonic Barbie's live stream. This is part 2 of the Thieves Guild. We are running through. There is quite a large selection today. To those who stuck it out, nice to see you nice and welcome back to the stream. Big shout out to Reeves, my mod at the moment, who is keeping an eye on the chat and keeping it friendly. I hope everyone is alright. So in the last stream, we spoke to Master Frey. We've done a bit of a run through of how we were getting on. Then we went to go and speak to Master Frey, and we went and saw Galid, who told us that this elusive character called Carlia is the one that was playing around with the Golden Glow and the honey brew meadery, trying to kind of rip Maven Blackbriar's support from underneath the Thieves Guild. So Mercer Frey has ordered us to follow him to the Snowvale Sanctum where Carlia is supposed to be hanging out. So now we have to go into this random place and confront this Carlia.
Good. We're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
Oh, I wonder why.
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it.
Yeah, that's the
She
horse
won't
that
be
he's
using
killed
it
over
to
there.
Escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
Want me to lead?
I'm sorry, I was under the impression I was in charge. You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you?
Anybody else get a sneaky suspicion? Hunting brew. Not honeydew, hunting brew.
Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. 25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest. Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows. The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much.
No offense, but Reeps, I have to agree with you there. It doesn't sound right. You'd have thought he'd have been more sorrowful in his explanation.
The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men and the Ratway became a bloodbath. I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Carlia. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim. The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septum and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best. She was a stubborn Dunmer. Always had to do everything her way. But she was also the best, bringing in more coin a month than some thieves heist in a year. Gallus trusted her too much and let her get too close. If you want to call it that, yes. Me? I think she was softening him for the kill. Gallus would call her his little nightingale. He was absolutely smitten by her. Greed? Jealousy? Spite? Who can say what drove her to such an iniquitous act? One thing's certain, I intend to find out before she draws her last breath.
Sounds like a jilted lover.
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Yeah, you're
Have your
talking to
weapon at
someone
the
who
ready.
runs the
Certain
Dark
Carlisle
Brotherhood.
knows we're here.
You are not floating my boat on the trusting side. Don't know about anybody else, but something doesn't sit right. Need a key. Need a key?
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
Yeah, says a thief.
Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, not a lot of skill. That should do it.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins.
That's the first Dweller ruin I've seen that has a lock like that, personally. Right. Ooh, barnacles. I always walk everywhere in sneak. It massively improves your sneak skills.
Stench in here. This place smells of death.
Well, it is a Dweller ruin.
Guard.
This place smells like death. It's full of Drogo. It's gonna be. Ooh. You know, it's funny when I can sneak my hand through the gate and pick it myself. Ooh, I wonder if I can reach that lever. Oh, look at these, I can. That's what you call skinny arms. Probably shouldn't have been able to do that, but I did. That was booby trapped. Oh, blah blah ha ha ha. You shall die by my blade. Nom 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 nom. Because he sounds so heroic. Is that what you think, Reeps? Now we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to give any spoilers.
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlisle reset all.
It looks like Carlisle reset all the booby traps. That's right. You could probably hit him with your dagger a few thousand times. Because he is currently an NPC. You could probably hit him a few thousand times and get your skills up. Sneaky. One down. Two down. A little bit of gold from you, a little bit of gold from you. Yeah! Oh, would you looky there? No one in that crown, that crown, that crown, that crown. Okay, there's a groove there. Ooh. Oh, look at that! Look at that! What are we gonna take? We'll just take them all. I can sell them later anyway. Bear trap. Bear trap. Who the hell leaves bear traps? Don't mind me, Mum. I'm just gonna go on an adventure. But to make sure that nobody follows me, I'm going to stick some bear traps everywhere. They won't get past them, Mum. Don't forget to bait them, darling. Take some goat's cheese with you.
Just my fire.
Yeah, the higher the level, the more complex the weapons that the Draugr carry. So now they've started carrying ancient Nord maces and ancient Nord warhammers. Normally you wouldn't see that, that's very rare. But because the level's higher,
2 more of them ahead.
the probability of them... Oh. Yeah, my sneak is so good. I just... So yeah, that one's sneak times 2, but I have it up to sneak times 6. Oh. Here, Draugr. Here, Draugr. I'm coming to get you, Draugr. Here, Draugr. Also another species that is issues with fire.
How
Whoops. Oh yeah, with all 3 words of power for fire breath, you unlock these fire words. But they get in the way quite a lot, and they basically just serve like a bomb. About as much as you can explain them. They come across like having a bomb. Yeah, so sneaky that the sneaks have sneaks. Most of the time nowadays I can go and sneak to places and just walk past people. Without getting caught. It's fun. Now this is where sneak gets it into a different level. See if I can do it. Okay. So I'm going to empty the room out first. Like so. And I'm going to grab my crossbow. And then I'm going to take aim and fire. And now to wait for the next one. 2. 3. Oops. There's another one. Oops. I am the hero. Sneaks. Oh, bananas. Missed that one. Let's try again. There we go. And then we're gonna go for that skeever. Oh, keep still. Keep aiming for the dead skeever, not the live one. Gotcha. There we go. one of the bonuses sometimes is you can unlock different areas, which saves a lot of time.
Bone shine. Clever. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I bet. Don't blunder in it. Who's there?
Yeah. All the books you can find, you want to read them. But yeah, you want to read all the books you can find. You don't have to like physically read them page for page, but at least open the book. Yeah, bone charms you can hit with a bow and arrow as well, and they kind of saves you a lot of extra work. But you want to read the books because some of them come with skill perks. So things like alchemy increased, or illusion increased, sneak increased, etc, etc. Which are really, really good. Because otherwise you're having to do them bit by bit by bit. Just casually. I think I made a bit of a mess down here.
You've just written your own epitaph.
Already have that. But yeah. If you use a crossbow, you need to get bolts. So you can either go back onto the... You can go back to the vampire hunter's home and collect bolts. Or you can go around the dwarven ruins and collect them off the dwarven guardians. You mean my warhammer? My cutie little teen, my beautiful little thing. My warhammer is called Nerve Shatter. And we collected it when we were doing we collected in one of the previous streams when we were over on Solstein. It's Madness Ore and oh god, Madness Ore and Amber. Remember how I said a little bit earlier about finding assorted items that you would take to Delvin? Well, this is one of them. This is a model ship, and I need to get off. So yeah, we've just got a model ship. One more for Delvin. Ooh. I burnt me britches. Sorry guys, I burnt my britches. We're having a female revolution. Burn your britches. Back in the women's movement, there was quite a famous case of females burning their underwear and their undergarments in protest for women's rights. It's quite a fascinating story. The fact that, well, it's one of those, even today, I don't think we realise exactly how much that these guys actually went through. Just to be able to vote, but also we take so many things for granted, being able to have a pay that's higher than it used to be. Females are very much treated like I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of like they're kind of treated almost like a second race. Not permitted to work. You were only allowed to do things like knitting at home. If they were able to work, it was only small part-time. And then if you had a child, that was it. You couldn't go back to work again. Very, very kind of old backwater style, really. Which is a real upset, because to look at it in comparison to today, females have got a lot more rights than they used to. Granted, there's still areas where there's still difficulty. There are jobs where females will not be paid the same as males, and there'll be jobs which they will get a double look at, and just because of, obviously,
There's
there
little
are,
time for talk. What do you want?
to me personally, there are limits to what females can and can't do at work, in my honest opinion. I don't see it as a kind of discrimination of I'm female, blah blah blah. It's more because I am female, I cannot, I'm not designed, or I'm not born to lift weights as heavy as males,
So ends the lesson.
etc. That's all it is. It's nothing against being a male or being a female, because I don't really. I suppose I can see the difficulties with either, but I think it's until we kind of see that there are some things that females generally cannot do, and males cannot do. I mean, you should see the discrimination there is in the health field. There's still people in society that believe that males shouldn't be nurses. There's still some people that believe that males shouldn't work in nurseries. There's a lot of prejudice still, like an awful lot of prejudice still, and it's really unfair. Like, I've worked with some people in the different health sectors that I've been in, and they are lovely. It's just, you know, we're still in one of those ages where things are seen as one thing is for females only and one thing's for males only. But it's not so much the case. I always say that empathy is not something, in one way, it's not something that you can completely teach. You can learn it from learned behaviours, but it's not really a taught. You can't teach someone to care. You can teach someone to care on a health aspect, but not care from the heart, if that makes sense.
We're on the right track. She's been through here as well.
But that's kind of, that's more of a discussion for a different streamer that will sit there and go through it. But yeah, so we're kind of knocking around in this crypt. Ugh. Mercer with these helpful, you go first, comments. There's a bit of a, it's very arrogant, this Mercer phrase, very arrogant and self-opinionated.
Door up ahead. It's perfect for hiding in ambush. Ready.
See? Such useful comments. That door. It looks like it could hide an ambush. Well, no kidding. You say it and it shall happen. This guy is so sweet. Such a boost of confidence. Right, guys? Such a boost of confidence. I can hear a word of power. That's where we gotta go. But I will creep round best I can and kill off the sneaky ones. Oh, you monster! I got disarmed. The dude literally shouted my weapon out of my hands. I hate that shout. It's the one that I really cannot stand. It's so annoying. But you'll be right just about to kill someone and aww, Uncle Reeps. You being summoned, Uncle Reeps. Let's see. I'm guessing it's probably the little one that I was probably one I saw the other day. And I'm guessing... maybe they're after candy?
Making this too easy. I've killed Legion, but
You've killed legions. You've gone down twice trying to kill this one. I got disarmed and still killed it. Come on, Mercer. Be a man. Put some backbone in it. So it's not for candy this time. Let me guess, they're trying to steal your drink?
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlisle already did away with it, we're on our own.
Well, Reefs, I can
Fortunately, these
completely
doors have a
understand.
weakness and
The,
know how to
the best
destroy
thing
them.
the best thing to do is to avoid all sorts of sugar and caffeinated products.
Carlisle is close, I'm certain. Now let's get moving.
Great, I've just been shot. I've just been shot. This person... Really? Really? Really, really, woman? You shot me? Something smells fishy.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, and I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
Did anybody else just see the wave? As she ran up the stairs, invisible.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Ooh! We just got stabbed. We got shot, and now we've got stabbed. Could this day get any better for us, guys? Anybody else see this as I'm seeing? He's gonna casually just get... Let me just shoot you! And then let me just stab you for good measure. We have not got the best of luck this time, have we?
Easy.
Don't you dare
Easy.
shoot me again.
Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
You shot me.
No, I saved your life.
You shot
My arrow
me.
was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Girl, don't tell me you didn't shoot me. You shot me.
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation.
Yeah, babe, you owe me. You shot
Take
me.
these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
Don't know who you are, but you shot me. Anybody else think this is like a complete irony? She shot me. Shot, not tickled. Shot me. This better still be open. Yeah, we're gonna go and check Gallus's remains for ourselves. Because this girl's just shot me, and I am not impressed. You don't shoot someone. Foe, maybe. Friend, no. Oh, Reeps, what do you reckon? If I shot you, would you forgive me? Hmm? And I'm pretty sure if I shot you, you definitely would not forgive me. Apologise for the jumpiness. We are speed running through this tomb just to get back to Gallus's body. If I don't walk into walls in the process. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Up. But yeah, the girl shot me, and she expects me to be like totally trusting of her. I'm sorry. Reeps, if I shoot you, would you believe that I did it to save you? Thanks for the great Reeps. So yeah, if you're watching this live stream, huge shout out to all the regulars who come in here regularly and support me. There's a cracking link underneath to join the Discord family where we discuss different themes that we're going to do for the stream. It's a place where people can offer me suggestions for games to try. It's an open platform, it's child friendly, child safe. We also have a link underneath for my YouTube channel, so any streams that I've done, if you have missed them, you can... There's his dead body. How cute. Any streams that you've missed, you can actually come into the YouTube channel and have a look for yourself. You can go back and watch them. There's a lovely collection. It's just upset, or would you run me? Would you be chasing me with something sharp? Because I personally would be chasing you with something sharp, going, "You shot me! Ow!" I'm gonna take lavender. Where have we just turned out? Oh, I know where this is. So yeah, we're gonna go up here and have a look at this beautiful, beautiful blood moon. And I can get up the top of the hill. That would be useful. Look at that for a cracking view. Hey guys. How gorgeous is that? I generally find different places I like the look of, and I'll always screenshot them, just because I can. So, what we're going to do, we are going to go to... Are we in the right place? Yes. Let's go to Winterold. Winterold. That is the... the Mage College Psychic Order symbol. I could never pronounce the word, but I'm going to call it Psychic Order. PH. Is it I? J? J-I? Oh.
Can I help you with anything else? Oh my. Onmund is too afraid. I'll make this very simple for you. So, there's nothing more to be said. Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone's best interest. I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are final. No, Onmund made a deal. I've already made it very... Look how Onmund gave up. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable... And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone. You're not very good. Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now? Finally, I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact. Carlia. Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal? No problem. Let me see it. Ah, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy.
Don't I know it?
Calselmo.
So I gotta speak to Calselmo. And what other thing I just knocked on? Oh yeah, that's for Delvin. We'll do that later.
Stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Calthelmo loves to buy the dwarven items that I come out of runes with.
Can I help you with anything
I
else?
pick him up and he's like... just randomly comes up to me. Is there any couriers? I'm shocked, because normally there's a courier that wants to see me. I have a message for you. Your eyes only. Ugh. Let's see here. We have a letter. He wouldn't say who from, just that he's a friend. It's the usual run through you get when you get words of power. A little bit of extra Wow. You spawned and all the guards spawn. Did you just have handover at the end of your shift? Did you? Strange looking creatures.
You hear the news?
Did you hear the news? The Emperor has been slain. On his ship, too. It's not even a glitch, it's just random. Just something random. To be honest, he has asked me to go and clean up the spiders in that place.
Look,
So
I have things to study. What is it? Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings.
oh yeah, it's not a troll that smacks you. It's when you get hit by a giant.
Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I appreciate the sentiment, being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret. I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority. Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring... You best rethink this course of action, or you may find yourself on the executioner's block. Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings.
If it's carrying a giant mammoth fetus like bone, I would honestly suggest... Oh, I'm gonna see what potions I've got, see if I can... No. You know what, I'm not gonna bother with the key. Oh, no, hang on. Oh. Take the key. Let's go. Something like, but yeah, generally when a troll will give you a good smack. I'm not...
The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. It means war. You want to know more? Ask Calcimo. He's usually in front of the ruins, just down the tunnel.
Okay. Nope. So yeah, trolls will give you a good whack, but trolls are actually weak to fire, especially frost trolls.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men.
Oh yeah, I need to sneak and get in somehow.
Expedition. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. Better them than us. We lost 3 good. To the traps. For what? Just to see another man swipe and bang around. Well, at least this post is safe enough.
Oh, wow.
Come on, let's
This
get
is
back to work.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I apologise. I had like a random electric shock running through my hip today. It's not, it ain't the most comfortable of feelings. Not the most comfortable of desire.
By order of the yard. Stop right there. Smart wolf.
Oh, 5 gold bounty! Not cool. Not cool. That's the mine. Now I need to remember where I gotta get my gear from. So I robbed something in Markarth. Let's see. Whiterun, you go to the... Whiterun, you go to the keep. Okay, I'm gonna go in the mine. I might have got it in the mine.
Send the mines from prisoner scum only. Keep out. This is a jail, owned by the Silverblood family. We use the prisoners to mine for ore. It's the most secure prison in Skyrim. Throw scum in, close the gates, no one gets out. Wow. So unless you're here to dig, you don't belong here. Until next time.
Okay. I'm gonna have to sneak in then, it seems.
You mess with the Silverblood family, you end up here.
Okay. Ah. Let's get my club back, shall we? I know generally I carry quite a large collection of stolen items. Oops. So we gotta get our guard back. There we go. Let's take coin purses since we're here. Rob the guard's wage. Thank you for that, sir. I will. Much appreciated. No. Oh, look. See, this is what I mean when you get little boosts. Generation. Let's see what evidence. What did they take off me? Oops. Okay. Lots of gems. Oof. We really did lose quite a chunk of things.
Now this is real God. Just throw them in the mine and be done.
Ow, that guy almost sounds like he's an ass. Oops, my bad, he is. So yeah, apparently you crossed the Silver Bloods, and you
I catch you stealing anything, I will break your neck.
you'll break my neck. Good for you. He's so passive aggressive. Like I'm going. Don't worry, I'm going. We've got all our stuff back now, so we can continue. So we need to go and steal Calvin's translation guide. Right. Let's try again, shall we? Up we go. Over there. Wrong side. Here we go.
Word is the College of Mages is back to normal.
Well, it should be back to normal because, you know, ID. Okay, so we've got to go in. We've got to go in. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, so apparently it's telling me I'm gonna go out of here. Okay, well where am I going then? Go out of here. I'm kind of getting confused as to where I'm supposed to go. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my soul?
I wonder. I know that you've got to go up a certain place, so I'm wondering if. No, that's not it. It'd be up. It'd be through the museum.
Hey, you mix potions, right? Could you brew me in here?
Okay, so it would be through the museum. So we've got to sneak through this museum without getting caught this time. Well, we need that. Okay, so this is the room. Oh my god, get off. There we go. Nice, Roots. What did you get nice? Please tell me you brought me something. I'm just a little bit peckish. This guy is obsessed with all things Dwemer. Got there. Here. Okay, let's check this map. Okay, so we can go down here apparently. Okay, so that is the way we gotta go. What's the this side? Ooh. Alright, there's something over here too. Here we go. Round. Ooh. What's he got in here? I wonder if he's got anything decent. There's a lot of scrap metal. Where's the chest? What have we got in this chest? Like, I wouldn't be doing a Thieves Guild quest if I wasn't stealing everything inside that wasn't nailed to the surfaces, which is always good fun. Okay, so that one's done. If it's not nailed down, I'm having it. I gotta move quickly before the guard comes back. So later on, in one of the mage college side quests, you have to get 20 Dwemer cogs. And believe me, them things are heavy. So what I did was, I actually came back to this place and took 20 cogs out the guy's collection. Because it was so much easier than trying to go through Dwemer ruins and collect them everywhere. Dude needs to have a housekeeper. It's like he's covered in dust. Oh no. I see petrol. Why is it? Well, it's not petrol, it's flammable fluid. Ooh. Slink. That, 'cause we can. Check both ways first.
Someone there?
Done and done.
Wow. Apparently, the spider does some good work. So by stealing that Calcimo's spider rod, the spider follows us everywhere now, which is a good thing. It can be quite useful. You basically have it point in a direction and there goes spider. Okay, let's do... Whoops, wrong valve. Sneak, 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 sneak. I got no clue. Does it do it again? Apparently it drops stuff like a torpedo. Wow, okay. That's new. Okay, we're gonna go down this doorway.
Is someone there?
I'm not here. You do not know it's me. Ooh, honey treats.
Who's
Good
there?
for the kids. Dog meat, no.
Knew I heard something.
Nothing interesting. These guys don't get paid a lot. Like, just saying, they really don't get paid a lot. Ooh, bedroom. Where's your stash? Come on. Every male wizard has a stash of assorted potions. What are you hiding? Compass. Read the dwemer and its culture. Don't need that. I don't need those books either because those are the dummy runs. Ooh. I have one of those. Blink. Ooh. Always good to inspect because you can get loads of scrolls and stuff. And scrolls are easy money. Easy money. Potions are also pretty good easy money. Again, my playstyle is I only ever carry health potions. And occasionally strength potions. Because as always, I always end up over company. Nothing worse. But then again, I use heavy armor, so...
What do you think this is? Another trap. A few of the guards died in the lower hall under the steam. Where'd you come from?
Apparently a trap. Well, let's have a look. See if I can find its leather. Oh, the leather! Arrgh. Leather. Oh. Oh. Get out of the way. So I'm gonna go back up. Because down looks like a room. Blink. Ran off. No, she didn't run off. Crazy thing did not run off. We killed it. Ooh. Oh god, that was a massive one. Oh! Master locks are complete and utter. Just saying. Oh my god, get out of the... I'm not I wonder if that's the other end of the poison bit. Yeah, it is. Poison traps are all well and good, but not when I'm doing this. Basically, you go down there and use Whirlwind Spirit, and you run through, which means you have to tread on the particular pressure plate first, which stops the poison. Then Whirlwind Spirit you can just run through, which saves you having to actually kill anybody. So it all depends on your you want to just sneak it, ooh, or do you want to just beat it?
What was that?
That was nothing. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, silly Nord.
Where'd you... Who's there?
Go to sleep. Go to
Ran off, I
sleep,
suppose.
silly
Who's there?
Nord. Ooh. No chests. Nope. Wow. Good, I think you've got a bit of a problem. You know, like there's an arrow sticking out of your head. Look. She just casually had an arrow stuck in her. Fun. Let's see, let's have a look over here. Oh no, you've got one of those zombies. Gotta love how it's to steal the coin purse when the guy's already dead. Shut up, window. Yeah, I think she does. I think she does. I'm pretty sure the body's not supposed to have an arrow stuck through it. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, going through Cal's first den. Oh, I know. Oh.
No, this can't be happening.
Where'd you come from?
Get him. Come on, Savannah, get him.
What have you got? Show yourself.
Where did he go? Did he run downstairs? Downstairs? Apparently he did. Where did he go? I'm trying to find him. Where? Oh, he left. Did he? That means you've probably gone for guards, which means I need to get this done pretty quick. So he's obviously run to get the guards. So we're gonna go and run this through as quick as we can before we end up with unwanted company. Because we do get that. But yeah, there's some nice big fire bombs. Just a small company. Ow! I'm gonna go turn the trap off before it kind of kills me. Oh no! Oh, yep, stop, let's stand up. Any secrets? Nope. Oop. Okay. Need to go through there, but actually we're going to have a look around. Oh, I like that. Ooh, another thing for Delvin. We got another tweak. So there's two things we gotta give to Delvin. What the what? Sometimes followers are as much pain in the butt as they are help. Okay, so that's open now. Let's go and get the scribbling, shall we? So we need to get this translation guide so that we can basically turn Galvin's... It's so that we can turn Gallius? Oh, I can't ever pronounce his name either. So basically we're going to turn who was originally the Thieves Guild, who ran it, and was murdered by Mercer Frey. We need to get this book translated to find out what the hell is said in it. And there's a lovely scribe block there. So we're gonna have a look around first, so we don't miss nothing. Okay, we missed anything good in here? Got some random scrap. Always scrap. Oh god, look at the scratchings everywhere. Let's take one piece of charcoal. Nope, can't have that. Let's check this map, which side did we do? Okay, so we're going to go this way.
Accidents like this don't just happen. Someone is trying to sabotage my uncle's research.
Alright. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive. But shouldn't we inform Master Calcelmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
I cannot bet.
Haha! Take a nerve shatter to the spine. We're gonna try and see if we can get out now without alerting anybody. So we've killed the guy who called the guards. Oh, look at Markarth from above. Doesn't it look beautiful? Blech. And now we can get there without actually having to leave. Yes, and so now we need to get out of the tower. Okay, so we have to now get out of this building. So we're gonna go through his laboratory, down through the museum, back out again. Yeah, we kind of have to sneak out without getting caught anywhere. Come down, sneaky, sneaky. Ooh.
I say,
Ooh. Anyone want some spare gold?
now get to work.
Gorza is the one you should ask when you need it.
Got an axe here. Good for cleaving up force road.
Pretty much. Okie dokie. Now let's go and return to our friend.
Gods gave you 2 hands. You use them.
God gave you 2 hands. Use them freely. No picking locks. What do you reckon, guys? God gave you 2 hands to use them freely. Don't pick locks. And I'm just casually sat here like, watch this space.
The mages don't let us go into college.
Well,
They said it's not safe in there.
no offense, but knowing what spell types they use in the mages college, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't let a kid in there either. You learn things like necromancy, destruction spells, illusion spells, alteration spells. There are so many different spellcraft kind of gave you 4 limbs to run around like a dog.
Back, eh? And I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please.
Yeah, because this is going to be easy peasy.
This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor.
Welcome back to the stream, babe. It's good to see you.
If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden and you find yourself in Winterhold, visit me at the college. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time. Was there something else? If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college. If you have further need of me, you can find me in the college.
Seems like she's been living under here.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve. If the guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
The mages don't let us go into college. They said it's not safe in there.
Wow. She's been double-crossed and stabbed in the back
Taking
more
me up on
times.
my offer, eh? Good.
More times than can be counted. Poor, poor woman. Right. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, it's locked because I have to go in the main way. That'll do it. Here we go. It's gonna be a long one. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Let's go find out what's going on. Let's go.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
She walks fast for an NPC. I like it. Big breath, guys. Big breath. Is it going to be a bloodbath?
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
By just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from a vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to be.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
Ooh. He's been stealing from a vault.
I've used one. Hey, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
'98. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
No, Grimpus doo-doos.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available. Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. It's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. This should make you smile. Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. What a delightful find. This should cover it.
Hmm.
This is
So you got rid of those
dangerous. Don't let anything
additionals.
get a jump on you.
Which now show up on our chest of drawers. Right. So, I'm going to end this recording here. I'm going to thank all the regulars who've been here, coming out, popping in, saying hello, etc, etc. I will set up for the next recording session in around about 5-10 minutes. So if you are here live on the Twitch stream, please stay in the stream. I'm only restarting the recording. If you're watching back on YouTube, this is part 2, and hopefully I'll get you again in part 3. So yeah, for all those who know me, peace. Catch you in the next recording.